Welcome back to another Black Clover video. We got the Midnight Sun coming out tomorrow. So do we pull or do we pass? In all honest opinion, it depends on your account. If you're spending a little bit of money, man, throw a couple summons out there. Try to get at least one dupe of Lich and Rhya. I really wouldn't suggest pulling on the Vetto banner. It's not that great of a unit right now. I would assume in the future, the way that his kit works, there should be another character that is just missing to his puzzle. Right now, we just don't have it yet. Even on JP side, I've looked through the units that are out and we're just missing that piece to his kit to make it viable. So let's go ahead and take a look at the glossary and take a look at why Rhya and Lich are so good and why you really want to get at least one copy of Rhya for your green team, for your farming team. He's basically the upgraded version of Red Yami, the way that he works. So his regular skill is if a buff is present on self, performs an extra attack dealing damage equal to 30% of own magic attack. Very basic. This is an AoE, so his regular attack is an AoE, which is freaking huge in of itself. His second skill is basically it allows him to copy a buff of the enemy. So when you have characters in PvP, like the Noel coming out, if you're able to get this attack off on that Noelle after she's buffed, then you gain that shield and counterattack yourself. Great PvP unit. Also, units inside of the red dungeon, or I'm sorry, not the red dungeon, the blue dungeon that you would be using your green team on, they also do buffs that is very worth stealing, especially, or not stealing, but copying from that to allow you to farm a lot quicker. He's just a good farming unit and pretty solid for PvP until I would say probably 1.4, 1.5 where they're at right now. But a great pickup for now if you're just going for one copy. His ultimate right now is if 2 or more active buffs are present, performs an extra attack on the enemy, dealing 70% of attack and magic attack as extra damage. Attacks after granting a 15% increased damage dealt, buff for each active buff present. So when you pair him with buffers like Mimosa, the green Mimosa, if you have the other tanks like let me look at his name real quick, the freaking zombie dude, where's he at, where's homeboy at, here we go. When you have tanks like him that are giving Rades, when you're giving buffs and stuff like that, it just beefs him up nasty. And then of course Rhya would beef him up nasty as well. Now if you get him, do you want to go for Lich? They have the best combo attack together in the game right now presently with the affiliation combined attack. It's an AoE, and same thing, it has a buff granted by buffs present, so an increased 15% damage off base, and then when you level it up it just gets a little bit kooky, but off base it goes crazy. In regards to pulling for both of these guys, this is only if you can guarantee yourself to get at least one extra copy of Swimsuit Noelle when she comes out, because she's going to be crucial if you're trying to climb in PvP, and she just makes farming a bunch of stages just very simplistic. If you didn't summon all the way through on the banner that's currently going on right now, then you should be good, especially if you're doing your dailies, picking up all the codes that are coming out, if you're grinding your gear, leveling up as far as you can in arena, and then we got at least 2 arena resets before she comes out, so that's an extra 5 to 6 pulls that you'll be getting as long as you're actually pushing, which if you're a daily player then you should be at least above gold in PvP, even if you're struggling with teams and building and you're not all the way to LR gear yet. Theoretically you should be right around there, so you should be receiving at least like 2.5 pulls every week from that reset. So let's take a look at Lich. Why is he good? Basically, he has a crit rate increase, which, as we know, crit rate damage is pretty cracked in this game right now. And we have other, again, green unit, we have other healers and stuff like that, and buffers that can give you advanced crit. He's just stacking upon himself, which makes it pretty crazy. He has another one, attacks after granting an increased crit rate, buff, attacks after granting a defense pen. So defense pen is basically ignoring, I mean, it says right here, ignores the defense of the enemy. When you have enemies in the opposing color, so like if you're green going against a blue, then you have an increased already damage bonus on top of that. And then when you're ignoring defensive pen, it just does a huge thing. When you have teams that are revolved around all blue right now in arena, and they have maybe one green or one red in there and stuff like that, then he is going to be huge for arena in the first couple of rounds coming out until we get that Noelle where she just kind of takes over. Again, these are very subjective pulls. Only if you have enough. If you go maybe 20-30 pulls at most, stop. If you don't get anything, don't keep going. Like, don't go all in for these characters unless you're going to spend a little bit of money to guarantee that Noelle. And then if you want to grab another Noelle from the path that we're going to be getting, then it would be 2 copies. Plus, if you have the, let's see, the Mage's Path completed by that time that she comes out, you're going to get 2 of these as well. And I believe the beginning, was the beginning one? No, not the beginning one. Which one was it? The story or somewhere gave us one. I don't remember where. Here we go. So we got this from somewhere, and then we get another 2 more from the Mage's Path. So you'll have 3 in total. Plus you'll be able to grab her from here. So at least if you can pull 1, if you can guarantee 1 off the banner, then you should be solid. She's definitely 100% the unit that you just want to max out. I mean, if you're going to max out anyone in the game, then Noelle is definitely the one you want to max out. But that's my take on those units. I'm not really interested in the other 2. I mean, let's just go ahead and take a look at them for the sake of it. Vetto right here, I mean, he has lifesteal, and then he gets more powerful when he's like the only one left. So there's probably like for right now, there's probably a character that's going to be coming out that will really buff him up and give him a viable way of doing that. When you have a tank, it's tough to have a tank in this current meta of the dungeons and current meta of the PvPs that doesn't have a taunt. Taunt is so freaking huge. I mean, it makes a huge difference on that. And if you don't have a taunt, then it's kind of rough. The last character is going to be Fana right here. Great unit, but with these green units coming out and people running like the increased speed and everything like that, she's really not going to excel because her damage is based off of having 100% HP. So she has to be full and healthy to do her highest amount of damage that she's going to output if you unlock her passive and everything like that. Her abilities are great for maybe farming, but if you already have a blue team, then all you're doing is speeding up the time that you're getting through that. And I really don't see, a benefit of pulling for her right now. The great thing is that these units, I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these units will go into the regular banner. Once they come out, they will pop into the standard banner and you'll be able to get them. Let's go ahead and look at the probability right now, what we have. So right now, we don't have Yami. We will see tomorrow if Yami pops in here. And then after the event ends, these guys are gone. Season 1 is gone. We'll have that in 5 days. They'll be gone. And once we have the Midnight Sun, we'll have to see after the fact if they follow suit and they just go into the regular banner, which is great. In time, you'll get that over your free summons and tickets and stuff that they'll be giving out in the future. You'll definitely be able to get that stuff. But I can never finish a video without a summon. I mean, I have to finish a video with a summon. I apologize. I've only done 2 10 pulls on this. I've been wanting to get him just for a red team. But if we don't get him on this next 10 pull right here, we're just going to be patient and wait. I'm not going to pull too far in. I have 187 summons saved up. We'll do 2 singles and then a 10. So let's get this. Oh, it's a silver one. Not good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did 2 summons off off camera, and I ended up getting a vengeance that he's just gonna sit there, and I'm not gonna give him any love, not for a while. I know he's great, but we're gonna save all the resources we can. I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm farming the gear 15. Got a bunch of LR gear. Obviously, I want to get some better optimized ones and stuff like that. But truly, my path that I'm going right now is saving everything I can to guarantee that my Noelle is maxed on the day that she comes out. Yeah, okay. Fake out? Fake out? Nah, nothing. Can we get that last Charmy? Oh, we got another soul. That's freaking huge, actually. That's my only copy of her that I've gotten. So that's pretty huge. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. If you have any questions about those the Midnight Sun characters that I talked about in this video, let me know down in the comments. Thank y'all so much for all the support y'all continue to give over and over and over. Tomorrow we'll do some summons. I'll probably do 20 and 20 on each banner. If we don't get them within those, then we're done and dusty with those. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, and good luck on your summons tomorrow. If you summon before I get my video out, I hope y'all get whoever y'all are looking for, and send me that energy for my summons. Peace out.